Yeah, this is your homegirl. Arabia Barbosa 914, Westchester County, New York, doing another video real quick. I said I was gonna go live when I was gonna go to my job tonight. I'm not gonna go live tonight on my job. I might not even be able to go live, so I'm going live right now. And I want it to be known that I'm going back to basics for what's going on with me. You know what I mean? I'm glad that the hurricane didn't hit this area too bad. I'm glad that everything worked out because all we got was a lot of rain and wind anyway. So it wasn't like it was Hurricane Hugo or nothing like that. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. But want to thank everyone for coming over and watching these videos. I know if you're not here right now, if you're not present right now, you will catch the playback. You will catch the playback. And as I said earlier, shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat. As I said earlier, you don't never know who's watching you on the social media, on these different platforms. You don't never know who's watching you. What's up, Nishan? And you got to be so careful what you do and how you do it. And one of my sisters, well, she's one of my biological sisters, she called me this morning. She got in touch with me on Facebook. She called me through Facebook because you do the messenger thing. And me and her talked for a little while. It's understood that I'm going back to New York in December. So everything should be going well on that note. She let me know right then and right there that my mother do know about my channel on YouTube. And I have not spoken to my mother in a long time. I haven't spoken to her in such a long time. When I talked to her, she was like, yo, I know I wasn't there for you when you were growing up. I know I didn't do anything for you to raise you, nothing. I'm sorry that happened. We need to move on. Please forgive me. And can we just go like that? But when I met my mother at 30 years old. My mother never saw me as a grown adult person. She saw me as being the 2-year old or the 18-year-old that she left behind in the world. So it is what it is. So I'm going through my emotions with that. It's a lot of ups and downs. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But yes, I go back to work tonight. I am happy about that. So I can make my money. So I can continue participating in my own fucking life. Damn. And it's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna have to do tonight. I know they're gonna pile it on us tonight. I know they're gonna do that to us tonight because yesterday was the same day they were supposed to have gotten the truck. Hopefully they unloaded the truck, got it in the storage unit. When we come in, all we gotta do is get the pallets, get our carts, set everything up, and start packing everything in and zoning things out. When I'm stacking those shelves, I stack them. And I zone everything. So when I'm finished with that area, I don't have to go back over it and rezone and redo this and redo that. Same thing when I was working at Home Depot. Same thing. No different. Shout out to the chat. The title of this video is called Back to Basics. Back to basics, meaning that what I'm doing now is going to be more basic for me. You know what I mean? I get up in the morning, I take my shower, I attend to my other bathroom needs, shower, whatever, get dressed, eat breakfast, smoke a cigarette, drink some water, and participate with the rest of my day. The rest of my day might consist of being outside of the house. You know what I mean? And they're doing a lot of work on the outside of the house. Not outside of this house, but on the other houses that's like right across the street from me. They're remodeling them. I don't know what it is. They got the maybe the city had got some extra money where they decide they want to remodel everything. They're making everything look exactly the same. I guess they're trying to program everyone. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But I'm not gonna be up here that long. I'm not gonna be up here that long. But it is what it is. I talked to my grandmother, and like I said, they don't see me as an adult. They see me as being a kid. And in my grandmother's eyes, and she goes by the old saying rule, children are to be seen and not heard. And she's real strict about that. My grandmother's like in her 90s now, man. She's like, well, you grown. I can't tell you what to do. Just be careful of what you do. Be careful of what you say. You know what I mean? That's it. So it is what it is. And there's a lot of changes going on in my family. I know my nieces and nephews are going through a grieving period. You know, it's not easy for them. I feel how they come. You know, I understand. Because, you know, I lost my father a couple of years ago. You know, first the adopted father, then the biological father. And it's very confusing to a lot of people when they hear me talk about my family, because they be like, okay, mom, dad, brother, sister, but it's my family is more complicated than that. My family is more complicated than that because the state got involved. We became wards of the state. We sat in foster care for almost 10 years. You know what I mean? And my mother knows she didn't do nothing for me during that time, even after me and my brother got adopted. My other siblings got adopted. You know what I mean? So they had to vanquish her rights because she wasn't visiting with us or nothing. She wasn't trying to do nothing. And then finally, when my mother did get herself straight, and she went through a job training program, she went through rehab, she got into the meetings, went out there, started working, got a place. She had established a place. And then when she went back to the people at DSS, she said, okay, I'm here to come get my kids. And it was like too late. They already been adopted. And she was like, she didn't sign no papers. She didn't do none of that. And they said, you didn't have to sign no papers. We terminated your rights a long time ago because you didn't want to do the right thing. And she got mad. And my mother, I think she relapsed around that time. But then she had to get herself back together. Now she chilling. I live in Charleston, South Carolina. My mother lives in Goose Creek. We real close. We real close in distance of where each other lives. She doesn't know where I live. I know where she lives. She only knows my phone number, that I got a Facebook page, and that I'm on YouTube causing all kinds of hell and havoc. That's what she knows. And we talked about it this morning. And it's not easy to talk to somebody and you know that y'all don't really see eye to eye, y'all don't really get along. So I go through a lot of my emotions, man. Right now, I'm still pretty much in a happy mood, and I'm good. So it is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. Everyone to catch the playback. Somebody's live right now. Someone is live right now, but shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my support team. It's all been good. It's been good. It's going to continue to be good. Just need to do a few things before I go to work. And I should be gravy. I should be smooth like gravy. Um, like I said, with that hurricane, whatever that hurricane, and it did slam South Carolina, but it went to certain parts and it flooded out certain parts of South Carolina. I know downtown is flooded out, certain areas of the downtown Charleston area, especially over there by the hospital, because the hospital's over there by the water. As you venture up and move like you're moving like you're going on King Street, not too far from where Food Line is at. I know that's flooded, so it is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. We out of here. We'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for coming over. It's been cool. Thanks. Peace. One.